build up a tone charcoal dust here and distribute it, trying to use, again, this idea of the air.
Wrong anyway. The danger really lies in when we start to convince ourselves that our wrongs are all right, or in letting others convince us that our rights are all wrong. So we just have to have faith in our ability to rationalize and compare. If it's obvious that what you're doing does not possess the qualities you're after, then you need to realize where to place your energies and continue to train to get over those limiting horizons. In the studio quite a bit. Between the students that are there, I mean, how many people do we see who go through life making the wrong decisions, and rather than being just honest and truthful with themselves, they continue to tell themselves that there's make justifications or try to rationalize it, and that's where when we talk about realistic drawing is being involved in the idea of the truth and finding the truth of what's there. That's what we're talking about, and it takes someone to learn this who is able to make that sacrifice to their own ego and believe and realize and understand that what they've done is the wrong thing. And then, of course, in a perfect world, we would always be simply just developing what we intend without the part about the error that needs correcting or the wrong thing that needs correcting, and that's what developing our schema, developing our ability to see what's in front of us, and the more accurately we see it, we're going to draw it more accurately as well. But there's a lot of other things that go into it. These things such as controlling your temperament and not making a mark, and charcoal being very fragile could damage the paper. Not like an oil painting where we could just paint over it and it looks brand new. This particular method being only very forgiving if you approach it in the right way.
As the form becomes more perpendicular to the light source, that's where your highlights are going to be. That's where your lighter sections are going to be. You can really see that on his hair. This area up here is most perpendicular to the light source, and it's receiving really the most light of anything. Here at the bottom of the hair, it starts to come back out. There's this little shape down here that I see that sort of looks like a triangle. It's sort of a triangular shape that goes like this, as it comes over. And those, that's an area where it's starting to flip back toward us. Again, it's starting to become more perpendicular to the light source, but it's farther away from this. So again, that idea of the hierarchy is there. This is closer to the light source. It's most perpendicular. That tells me it should be receiving the most light. This is becoming more perpendicular to the light source, but it's a little farther away, and it's not quite entirely perpendicular to the light source. So some people refer to this as like a reductive method, where I'm plane reduction basically. I'm thinking about the block forms, and then I'm breaking it down farther and farther. Not an additive method where I'm building up a lot of lines and hatching lines. It's a little bit of a different approach. But the nice thing is it carries right over into painting. If I was doing that type of a painting, it's the same conceptually. I'm working through the same things, and you're getting right into value, almost right away. I mean, it's always magic how quickly you get into the idea of the light on things. It's all shapes and edges.